Hello guys, welcome back to my FPL channel. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give the video a like and comment whatever you are thinking. This video is gonna be a very long one. Not very, but like it's gonna be a long one because I'm gonna be talking about how my team did last week. I'm also gonna be talking about the transfer I'm looking to make this week. The ones I already made because I made some of them already, and the players that I just think you should buy in general. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so as you can see, my overall point is 250. My overall rank is 99k, which isn't bad. For my third for game week 3, I have 68 points this week. Let's see who scored. So Sanchez had two. He conceded, which is kind of annoying because he's had one clean sheet out of 3 games. But I mean, you can't really complain about that. You feel me? Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, he played Chelsea, so like that kind of makes sense. I wasn't expecting much from him anyways, so that kind of makes sense. He had 4 points. I mean, he had only 2 points because of he had a lot of chance creation, so I'll honestly take that. Luke Shaw is he had a clean sheet. Um, Honestly, Manchester United were so lucky against Wolves not to get to um to concede a goal against them. I really do not understand how Wolves did not score against them, but I'm gonna take the 6 points and I'm gonna run away with it. So Luka Dean had a clean sheet. He had 6 points, which is great. Um, Remember I took a punt on Livermento over Sar. He didn't quite pay. I mean, they both kind of blanked, but like he didn't pay anyways because Livermento had 1 point, which is kind of annoying. You make decisions, you gotta live with it. I had Rafinha. I really thought he was gonna score. I really thought he was going to. I was expecting him to score this week, but unfortunately he didn't. It's still gonna be my team because come on. Salah had a goal and bonus points. Like Salah is kind of annoying because he was playing Chelsea, and I thought Chelsea were really good. He had a penalty, put it away. Pretty much straightforward. I don't think Liverpool are particularly great, but I mean they did what they had to do. Chelsea's defense is really good, really good. So Bruno had 2 points, which is kind of worrying. He didn't even look like as good as he used to. He was playing kind of deeper, which is weird. So he's definitely one of my watch lists that's going to be leaving this week. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. So my captain, Michael Antonio, the GOAT of FPL himself, gave me a goal and an assist, 22 points. You can't complain about that, bro. You really cannot complain about Antonio captain, man. Calvert Lewin had a goal. So yeah, he had a goal, 3 bonus points. He had 9 points. Thank you, Calvert Lewin. Thank you this year. I love you, bro. Danny Ings. Danny Ings is one that's probably gonna leave my team this week. Gonna talk about that later again, obviously. And he had only 4 points, which was an assist, and he got a yellow card, so that's not great. Sar was on the bench. I benched Sar to play Livermento, which didn't work out. But I mean, 2 points and 1 point pretty much makes no difference. So yeah, that was how my team looked this week. Hopefully, let's see how we can do better next week. So this is how my team is looking for next week. I have Sanchez in goal playing against Brentford. I'm not gonna change my goalkeeper. I cannot. I don't use goalkeeper transfers. So yeah, Sanchez is gonna be my goalie. Trent Alexander against Leeds. Come on, he's gonna have to play. Trent has really good fixtures. Let me see. Liverpool have good fixtures. They have Leeds, Crystal Palace, Brentford. That's good, really good 3 fixtures. So obviously Trent's gonna play against Leeds. Luke Shaw against Newcastle at home is obviously gonna play. The crowd is gonna go crazy because Ronaldo's back, so hopefully they can get some momentum from that and play really good. Look at Dean against Burnley at home. Hopefully, because Burnley is not that an attacking team, so hopefully I have a clean sheet banked with Luka Dean. You feel me? So yeah, we're just looking for a clean sheet. Maybe a couple attacking returns. Fingers crossed. So I have Jota against Leeds away. So basically, I made 3 transfers this week. I brought in Jota for Bruno Fernandes. I replaced Trincao with Sar with Trincao, and then I brought in Cristiano Ronaldo. So I made 3 transfers with a minus. I took a -4, a hit of -4. So if you know me, you know I'm pretty much against hits. But I'm now just like look at the fixtures. Like Wolves fixtures are so good. You have Watford away, Brentford, Southampton, Newcastle, and Aston Villa, then Leeds. Like then Everton, then Crystal Palace, then West Ham at home, then Norwich away. Like they have like 9 straight good fixtures, right? Like obviously they're not gonna do good in every fixture, but like this is really good fixtures. So definitely, I'm actually considering bringing in Nelson Semedo, but I just didn't want to take out Luke Shaw. But Luke Shaw's gonna go quick because my Manchester United's fixtures are not getting crazy good. I mean they have Newcastle at home, West Ham away, which are probably gonna score, Villa, then Everton. So it's not the best of fixtures. So I'm looking at replacing Luke Shaw with Nelson Semedo. That's probably for some other time. So yeah, I brought in Jota against Leeds away. So why? So the thing about Jota is that I've always liked Jota as an option, but his problem was always like minutes. Like when no one's sure like when he's gonna play, when he's gonna get minutes, right? And so that's my concern. That's everyone's concern. That's the biggest concern. However, Firmino's I've seen a couple reports that Firmino's injured at least for like a few weeks, and honestly, I just need Jota for Leeds, Crystal Palace, and Brentford, right? I just need from for those 3 games, and I think Jota is like a premium player. He pretty much can provide the same number of goals as Salah in 3 game weeks. You feel me? I think he's that good of a player. So having him for 3 game weeks is definitely a bargain for me. Um, the reason I had to bring in Chukao was because so Jota was 7.6 and I needed 0.1 million, so I had to downgrade Sar to somebody else. And I mean, what's our good fixtures? Trincao has been looking very, very, very good. If you check his expected goals and expected assists, he's been looking good. I watched the games. I still don't understand how they haven't scored. Trincao is also taking set pieces, free kicks and stuff. So I actually think he's and because he's really low owned, 0.7%. So if he gives me a couple attacking returns, it's gonna be great. Trust me. Salah against Leeds away. I captain him. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna talk about my final team like in a few days, but I'm just showing you what my team is looking like for the upcoming game week. So Salah captain against Leeds for now. I don't know, that might change. Rafinha against, at home against Liverpool is not the greatest fixture, but remember the last time they played Liverpool, they scored like 3 goals. So like Leeds are a very attacking team, so I'm not gonna be surprised if they put a few past Liverpool. So Rafinha is definitely gonna play against. I know he might not score, but I mean I don't have that. I have Livramento on the bench. Maybe I play Livramento for him, but nah, I'm gonna play Rafinha. Okay, so my attacking options are Antonio against Southampton. Antonio is playing on international duty right now, and I'm kind of worried because he has kind of like a weak hamstring, and so I'm kind of worried about him getting hurt. And also, West Ham are going to be having Europa League games, which is kind of disturbing because I don't think they have the depth. So that's one of the only concerns I have moving forward with Antonio. But obviously, he's going to play this week. Calvert-Lewin at home against Burnley, good fixture. He's kind of flagged right now. Let me see what's wrong with him. So he has a muscle injury, so 5% chance. I mean, he had 2 weeks off, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fine by the time of the game week. So yeah, he's obviously gonna play for me. Burnley at home, good fixture. So Ronaldo, the goal himself. Okay, so I'm a Messi fan, so it's kind of weird bringing in Ronaldo, but I mean, the fact that I'm a Messi fan doesn't mean I don't know how good Ronaldo is. You feel me? So like, obviously Ronaldo is really good. And honestly, he just needs a few chances for him to score 2 goals. You know what I mean, or something like that. I'm strongly considering him as a captain. If I'm 100% sure that he's gonna start against Newcastle, I'm gonna captain him for sure. If like Ole Gunnar Soldier comes out and it's like Ronaldo is 100% starting, then I'm definitely gonna captain Ronaldo. But yeah, so the transfer. So I'm talking about transfer. I brought in Ronaldo because honestly, I brought him for these like first 3 game weeks. I might transfer him out for Lukaku, but I'm not sure yet. We're gonna see in a few weeks. I bought Drinker actually because of the fixtures in Jota. So this is how my team is looking. Livramento might play for Rafinha, but I'm not sure about that. We're gonna see in my final FPL team selection video that's gonna drop probably on Friday or Thursday. So look out for that. Okay, so let me talk about players that I was either looking to bring in or like I just think they're good options. So one player I was looking to bring in obviously is Traore, right? I couldn't bring I was gonna bring Traore over Trincao, but I don't have the money for it because you can obviously see I have 5.9 and it's 6 million. But I mean the fixture, Traore has been looking really good. Like I don't understand how he has not scored. This man can literally run. God, like he literally gets so many chances. His attacking output is terrible. His final passes or final finishing is terrible. So that's my problem with him. That's why I have Trincao because I think Trincao is a better finisher player, kind of. I won't say player because I mean Traore is very good, but like he's definitely a better finisher than Traore. So maybe Traore can create the chances for his other teammates. So let's see about that. I was also looking to bring in Nelson Semedo. Like I already said that because I mean, come on, it was yeah. I was looking to bring in Nelson Semedo. He's 4.9 million. He's probably gonna go up. 4.9 million is too cheap for him. Wolves play a back five, so he's pretty much like a right wing back. So that means he's gonna get really attacking. So he can get a couple of assists, couple of goals. But he's definitely one on my radar. Like look at his fixtures. I've showed you before. From game week 4 to game week 14, beautiful fixtures, beautiful fixtures. The hardest fixture is everything, and they can come in. Everything's not that good. So for 10 straight games, they have really good fixtures. So I'm 100% looking into bringing Semedo either this week or the next week. Not this week, like either the next week or the week after. I'm definitely looking into bringing Semedo, especially if Digne keeps not like producing as much as I expect him to. That's another one on my list. So I've been asked a lot of questions about Ferran Torres, right? So you know what's interesting? I actually could have brought in Ferran Torres, but last season, I had a lot of problems with the Pep roulette. So I just don't trust Pep, right? Ferran Torres is looking good right now because he's playing as a number nine, and come on, like a number nine for City is that's deadly, right? So if he starts, that's crazy because he's gonna break the game. But at the same time, I'm not sure about him starting every game just because of how Pep plays, right? He plays the player this game, benching them next game. So I'm just not. I just don't want to get involved in that mess. So I honestly could have not taken a hit and just did Bruno to Torres and then Ings to Ronaldo. But I actually wanted Jota and I wanted Trincao. So hopefully it works out. But Torres is a very, very, very good option. I think Dempsey is he's on by only 10% of people. He's a kind of player that can score hat trick in any given game, right? Because he plays for City. And if you're looking to climb up the ranks, I think you should be looking at players like Torres. Also, if you're like making a wild card, you should be looking at Torres for sure. I think if I had a wild card, he'd definitely be my team. Plays as a number nine for City, he's gonna get loads of chances. The only concern is his minutes. So Torres is one I was looking for about. Let me see some other ones. Okay, so Greenwood, for example, right? Greenwood, if you know me, you know I rate Greenwood. I think he's the best natural finisher in Manchester United. I mean, not that Ronaldo is here, I guess not, but Bruno's always gonna get chances, always gonna score. But the thing is, now they have Rashford. They have Lingard's gonna fight for his place. You have Bruno. You have Ronaldo. You have Sancho. You have Cavani. I just don't know if he's gonna get like consistent minutes as he was getting like for the past few weeks. I mean, he's in form, so I see no reason why you should bench him. So if you're looking to bring in Gil, very, very, very good option. I couldn't bring him in because of his price. It's 7.7 million. It's kind of a little bit expensive for me. But Greenwood is definitely great. I already have Luke Shaw and Ronaldo, so I have two Manchester United covers, so I'm good with that. And they have at least Newcastle, West Ham, Villa, and everything. That's not bad. That's pretty decent for 4 game weeks for Manchester United. So he can give you a couple of points. I'm just not sure about his minutes. Ben Rama is a weird one. So they Villa brought him a player called Vlasic. I think he's gonna reduce Ben Rama's minutes, right? Um Rama's great, right? Because he plays like the Lingard role, so he can obviously keep scoring and stuff. But I just feel like I'm late. You know what I mean? I think he already had his good game mix, right? Because he had what 4 goals in like he had 12 points and 12 points, right? I feel like I'm late, but I mean, honestly, I say that about every West Ham player, and then they keep scoring. So if you're also looking into bringing Benrahma, that's a good move because they play Southampton. Mine is the only tricky one. They have Leeds away, Brentford at home, Everton. So I mean, that's pretty good 4, 5 fixtures that we're looking at. So it's not a bad option if you're looking to bring him in. Another player that I'm looking to bring in is Son, right? So my problem with Son is that he went for international duty and he kind of has a calf injury right now. I'm hoping it's not too bad because I'm a Spurs fan and Son is as essential as Kane is. So please, Son, do not get injured. Please, please, please. I hope he's not serious. But yeah, he's kind of a risk right now, and also because of his price, it's kind of hard to bring him in. But if there's someone that's looking to bring him in, it's pretty good. I mean, they have Crystal Palace away, Chelsea at home. Arsenal, the 20th, they're the worst team in the league right now. So, I mean, maybe it's not too bad a fixture. I'm just joking. I don't want to jinx it because Arsenal can probably beat us, obviously. But yeah, I mean, Crystal Palace away is very good. Chelsea at home is going to be hard. It's going to be tricky. So, I don't know about that game. Arsenal away, Son can definitely score. Remember what he did to him the last time they played? No, I'm not going to tell you about it, but yeah. Then they have Villa at home, then they have Newcastle away, then West Ham away. So that's not bad fixtures for Son. And because Son is he's like he and Kane are their focal points for Spurs, so I think he's always going to be a great option. I'm just worried about his injuries and the price. That's my worry about him. Amari Gray is a good one. If you don't have money for 5.6 million, he's absolutely a bargain. Um, Everton's pictures are very good. They have Burnley at home, Villa away, Norwich at home. They have a tricky one with Manchester United away, but I mean West Ham at home, Watford, Wolves. So that's not bad fixtures. They only have out of like one, two, three, out of like 8 fixtures, they have like just Manchester United away that's like tricky. So they have good fixtures. And the Mario Gray, I've watched him. He passed the eye test. I think he's been looking really good. He's been really attacking. He's been getting in the box, getting chances. So if you don't have money to go up to a higher player for 5.6 million, he's absolutely a bargain. Um, He's gonna go to the attacking players now. So like the strikers. So I mean, obviously I talked about Ronaldo. So one player that I'm gonna be looking at for sure, is Lukaku, and I already talked about him before. So the thing about Lukaku is, let me show you real quick, is that he has, I mean, he plays Aston Villa at home next, which is a good fixture, right? He can obviously score a hat trick or something. So if you bring him in, I guess it's not too bad. I mean, Spurs away might be tricky, but I mean, I'm a Spurs fan and I know that Lukaku can easily score a couple of goals against Spurs, right? So pretty much, honestly, only Manchester City at home is the tricky one, and I wouldn't come out against scoring. I wouldn't come out scoring against like Manchester City. So if you looking to bring in Lukaku like right now, definitely a good option. I mean, he's a million cheaper than Ronaldo, so kind of a steal too. So it's definitely what I'm looking at. But I personally, for me, I think he's gonna come into my team in Game Week 7. I'm gonna switch out Ronaldo and bring in Lukaku in Game Week 7. I might also wild card in Game Week 7. I don't know about that yet, but we're gonna see in the next upcoming game weeks. But Southampton, look at these fixtures, bro. He has to be my team in Game Week 7 to at least Game Week 11. Yeah, that's for Lukaku. And the only concern with him also is he said he had a thigh injury when he was interviewed. He said, I mean, the good thing is like he's not going to play another game for Belgium because obviously they're on international break right now. He's going to fly back to England and get it checked out. He said it's not too bad. So hopefully he's going to start against Villa. So if you're looking to bring in Lukaku, very, very, very great option. So the last player that I'm going to be talking about is Patrick Bamford that plays for Leeds. So right now he's 7.9 million. He dropped because a lot of people don't own him. He only has 12.3% ownership for a lead striker. Like that's really cheap. And that's really low. Sorry, that's a really low ownership. Compared to last season, he was like 50% owned because he would score like almost every game, right? So I mean, obviously this week is bad. Leeds have bad fixture this week against Liverpool. But like I said, I'm not gonna count them. I'm never gonna count Leeds out scoring against anybody in the league. So they have Liverpool at home, which is bad, of course. But then look at the fixtures. They have Newcastle away, West Ham at home, Watford at home, Southampton away, Wolves at home, Norwich away. This is great fixtures for Leeds. Great. And these are very attacking teams, so he's gonna get chances, he's gonna score good loads of them. So before Ronaldo came to like before Ronaldo's saga started, I thought I was gonna transfer out Ings to Bamford, right? No problem. Just have Rafinha and Bamford. But now that I have Ronaldo, it's gonna be tough. I might be looking. I mean, if Antonio picks up like a knock or something or gets injury, he might go out for me. And I'm gonna bring in maybe Bamford. Or I mean, if Cavallini is not fit or something, Bamford might be looking coming from next week. So yeah, those are pretty much the transfers I've been looking at pretty much. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. So this is gonna be the end of the video. I know it was a pretty long video because we had a lot of things to talk about. But if you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment what you think, comment any questions. I'm gonna be in the comment section, of course. Also, if you can send um a picture or a screenshot of your wildcard team if you're wildcarding. I want to make a video rating like wildcard teams and basically what I think about them and stuff and things that you can easily change. And I'm also gonna release a video by Thursday or Friday, like my final FPL team selection. So yeah, that's it. So please like, share this video to your friends and stuff. But yeah, thank you. Peace. Bye.